So to start off, my name is Emanuel and I'm a second-year student at the University of Zagreb, Faculty of Organizations and Informatics. Today I'll be presenting our research, which is the challenges of using AI and AHP method for structuring decision making. Uh, this study was co-authored with my professor Barbara Schlieber, and we focused on how artificial intelligence, when combined with AHP, can enhance decision-making processes in organizations while also introducing some unique challenges. So I'll start off by saying a few things about decision making. So in today's world, it's a bit more complex than ever. With rapid advancements in technology, organizations are increasingly relying on some data-driven tools to make informed decisions. In this study, we explore the combination of two very powerful decision-making tools, which is analytic hierarchy process or AHP and artificial intelligence. Specifically, here ChatGPT was used. While AHP helps structure complex decisions by breaking them into hierarchy of factors, AI actually accelerates the process of providing fast and data-rich analysis. The focus of this study was actually a practical issue within a financial organization. More specifically, it was addressing internet security and vulnerabilities in an application. While the potential of combining AI and AHP is very promising, there are like many challenges of doing so efficiently. For example, such as overdependence on AI, the concerns with data quality, and the need for human oversight. Next is a literature review. As a part of this research was based on Yash Shresha's document from 2019, which highlights the benefits of hybrid approaches and balances with human intuition and AI-driven insights. Another fundamental study was by Filipe Cesar in 2024, who explored AI's role in strategic decision making. These studies actually provided a sort of a backdrop for this research. They emphasized the need to carefully weigh the benefits and risks of using AI in decision making. First, we set a few objectives. The first was to explore the challenges of using AI with decision making problems. And this includes the understanding the limitations AI, how it's dependent on data, and the potential biases that may occur with improper human input. The second objective was a bit more practical. It was to propose a decision-making model that financial organizations could later use and combine the strengths of AHP and AI while mitigating the weaknesses. Next, the methodology. To put this into fruition, we conducted a comprehensive review of existing literature to understand the theoretical and more so than not practical implications of integrating AHP and AI. Second, we interviewed a banking expert so we could gain more specific insight into decision making and the challenges that they face on a daily basis, particularly those related to internet security. And finally, we used ChatGPT to explore and test various decision-making models. While ChatGPT provided an opportunity to quickly generate alternatives, and that approach varied with potential gaps in the process. It all depended on the type of input that we gave it. These steps allowed us actually to address both theoretical and practical parts of this problem, and it ensured that our findings were mostly well-rounded and applicable to real-world scenarios. So results and model analysis, our analysis led to several findings. The first, we observed that the over-reliance on AI could lead to very poor decision making, while AI is incredibly fast and it can process vast amounts of data. It relies on a very large but limited database and relies solely on its output. It does not understand or can reason, and that ultimately impacts the recommendations it gives in the end. Second was the quality of input data, which I mentioned earlier. It plays a crucial role in how reliable the decisions that AI gives us is. For example, poor, incomplete, or more often than not biased data inevitably leads to inaccurate, wrong, or simply just bad outcomes, which is a common issue with AI systems today. And finally, the importance of balancing human oversight with AI efficiently so that organizations can ensure that these decisions are both data informed and context sensitive. Based on this, we developed a preliminary decision-making model tailored to the specific financial institution. The model integrates three key components. First one is human expertise, which would ensure that the decision-making process remains grounded. The second one, the ISAHP framework, which was used to structure problems into manageable layers and basically sizable bytes that are easier to understand. And last but not least, AI tools such as ChatGPT to generate rapid insights and process vast amounts of data very quickly. Crucially, this model actually emphasizes iterative feedback and monitoring at every single stage, and it ensures that the human decisions remain engaged and informed and basically intertwined with what AI gives us. And we seek to balance the approach of ISAHP and AI to maximize the strengths and mitigate the weaknesses. Next, we have the conclusion. This study highlighted the potential and challenges of combining AI and ISAHP for the structured decision making. The strengths in this approach lie in AI's capability to process enormous amounts of data very quickly, much quicker than any human ever could, and ISAHP's ability to organize those complex decisions and basically make them more manageable. However, the challenges are quite significant. For example, human bias in ISAHP, which may derive from uh, ethnic or simply other geological reasons, and AI's dependency on high quality data. If the data we feed into the generative model is not good, it's simply just a bunch of random information, we will not get a good input. And last, we have the risk of over reliance on AI, which would in the end prove to be very detrimental for financial institutions. We also experienced a few limitations. The findings that we had were very context specific because we're focusing on a single institution with a particular national setting. We wouldn't be able to extend this approach to a financial institution in another country, and we cannot generalize our results. Additionally, the study is exploratory in nature. I'm not sure if that's the term. Uh, well, we offered a preliminary model. We need more further research to validate and refine our approach and broader the context and basically ensure that this model is good for use.
Okay.
These are the references that we used, and that would be all. Thank you.
Thank you. As I said, we will ask at the end, and the reason is to provide the context. these three presentations correspond to three students that were part of a group of 200 students, approximately, that during the multi-criteria decision-making class, in which they learned AHP, they were told to use the traditional approach they have been taught, literature review, expert interview, to structure the decision as an AHP hierarchy, and then they would follow up that with the use of ChatGPT. And the idea was that to learn what was the student's experience. Now, these three students have been selected because of their high level of performance, and each of them were requested to focus challenges, advantages, and experience as such. That's why, since they had to locate a real organization and focus on a specific problem using AHP. And because of that, is that it's better to ask to the whole panel at the end.